Good morning, students, and welcome back to science class. So last class we have learned a few topics from the chapter Reaching the Age of Adolescence, and we have seen that adolescence is a transitional period. It is a problem age period because this particular child who has attained puberty finds it very difficult to adjust with the changing situations. Okay. So you can say that it is a time of, or it is a period of storm and stress. It is a period of actually acquiring some values, some attitudes. At the same time, it is also a period of great intellectual advancement. And also we can say that adolescence is a period of emotional instability. So my dear children, this is a very important period of life, and it is very essential to know and study the adolescent's behavior to overcome the various problems at this period. Moreover, we need to understand not only the emotional and the physical significance of adolescence, but at the same time, what these changes reflect about the nature of human experience. Now, when a child attains a puberty stage, he needs to be concerned about certain things because there are some changes occurring in his body, or we can say physically. So, we can say that there are some changes occurring in the reproductive organs of the body because there are some changes of development seen in different parts of the body. So, the reproductive health is a matter of concern this period. So, the physical and the mental well-being of an individual is regarded as individual health. During adolescence, the reproductive organs begins to develop, and at the same time it becomes functional. So what does reproductive health mean? It means proper growth and well-being of reproductive organs. Now how can we take care of the proper growth and the well-being of the reproductive organs? For that we should have a balanced diet. Okay, so what is balanced diet actually? It is a meal which includes proteins, carbohydrates, fats and vitamins in proper proportions. Now, balanced diet is something which each and every individual should have so that he or she can keep himself healthy in every aspect. Adolescence also equates to a sudden spark in the growth of a body. A growing body, it will require always some nutrients, and therefore the teenagers should always consume balanced diet and not junk food, because junk food affects the growth of an individual. Okay. Now next, if we talk about the balanced diet, we can see here especially the food items which comes under the balanced diet category. You can see the balanced diet which is specially needed in the adolescence, not only adolescence, at every part of your life. You can see fruits, vegetables, you can see the proteins which include fish, meat, eggs and all, and then the milk. Okay, and then different kind of fats which are also required, the different kind of vitamins, the different kind of minerals which comes from the different kind of vegetables as well as fruits. So these are something which a particular child should have at this particular age, the adolescent period. Now, then we come across a topic which is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene means how you are going to take care of your body, how you are going to keep yourself clean. Okay, so it is very important, especially during these years. Increased activity of sweat glands occurs, and that makes our body a little bit smelly. So we should always keep ourselves clean. We should have a good bath twice a day so that we can keep ourselves very fresh. It also leads to acne. This period, there are some secretions from the sebaceous glands and sweat glands, so that the girls and the boys, they suffer from acne problems and the pimples. All the parts of the body should be washed and cleaned every day. If cleanliness is not maintained, there are chances of catching bacterial as well as some fungal infections. Then comes physical exercise. Exercise ensures a healthy body and mind. Walking, playing, practicing yoga are some of the many ways we should do or to keep ourselves healthy. And the most important topic here is say no to drugs. Now here drugs refers to those chemical substances which makes a person addictive and also harms the body in a long term. Sometimes harm done by drugs becomes irreversible. Any teenager should say no to drugs. HIV can pass on to a normal person from an infected person by sharing syringes used for injecting drugs. It can also be transmitted to an infant from the infected mother through her milk. The virus can also be transmitted through sexual contact with a person infected with HIV. So people who are addicted to drugs have more chance of HIV infection. Okay, so the most important thing is that we should always say no to drugs, and we should also keep ourselves aware of the changes which we come across at this age, physically, emotionally. Okay, and since this is an age in which we can see that a particular child will attain his highest intellectual development, so we should make use of that part of that phase of life so that we may become more aware of the things around us and we may have more knowledge about it. And also, since it is a period of emotional instability, so we should also share our emotional problems with the elders or with the peers so that we can find an answer to what changes are coming, why the changes are coming across in our body physically and mentally, and how can it shall be dealt with. So with this we come to the end of the topic. Thank you, and in the next class we shall again proceed to the another part of this chapter, that is how the sex of a baby can be determined. Okay, and also about the menstrual cycle which happens in the girls. Okay, so these are some of the topics we need to cover it yet, and we shall be doing it in the next class. So thank you, have a nice day, God bless you.